Hello, everybody. Welcome to Acutips by Parul. And in this channel, we share acupressure health tips for our day to day health problems. So, at home, you can maintain your health by simple acupressure points. So, today we will be talking on our digestion. So, let's digest. That's the topic for today. How to digest our mental thoughts, our understandings, as well as how to digest our physical food and all the stuff we put in. So, this process starts from the breakdown of food in the mouth, and here so many segments are involved, like the teeth, the gums, the tongue, the mouth. And so, you need to maintain the mouth health first. So, for that, use a patch of methi seeds, fenugreek seeds, in this manner horizontally on a paper tape and apply on our teeth points, that is your left thumb, just above the first joint. You can apply this strip and patch of seeds, and you can give some mild pressure, or you can wrap it with another tape for some mild pressure and keep it overnight, or in the daytime press time to time. This will stimulate the points around the teeth and the gums, which will help in the health maintenance of our mouth, teeth, gums. Because the secretions coming in the mouth, the saliva, etc., the food particles and all, they severely sometimes damage our mouth cavity. So, to maintain the first step of digestion, we need to start treating over here if any issues related to teeth or gums are there. So, coming up to the next step is nourishment of blood. So, the food we break down through the mouth, the chewing process has to be proper to have a good breakdown of thoughts in the brain and the breakdown of food in the gut. So, once you break down the food and it goes into your tube, and then the process of nourishment of blood starts. So it is being broken down and then it is being absorbed through this digestive tube and going into our blood. The most vital organ there is our small intestine. So the food is going into the stomach and then from there into the small intestine tube, and that tube actually absorbs the food and gives it to the blood, nourishes the blood, which supplies the whole body. So when we feel that we generally believe that we are taking in food and we get energy out of it, right? You get energy also by breathing, you get energy also by drinking water, not only by food, right? But we generally are bowed down more towards food. So that is absorbed in the small intestine at the maximum. And so the most involved organ in our gut is small intestine in cases where we feel that the food is not getting absorbed and we are not getting proper nourishment out of the food. So the reason could be the quality of food we are taking, too much quantity of food you are taking, which you are not able to digest. So if the quality is good, then it has to be properly digested to nourish the blood. So in case the small intestine is affected and you don't feel good energy after taking in food, use your left hand small finger upper joint and put a strip of seeds on that left small finger upper joint for small intestine. This actually absorbs, the small intestine actually absorbs the nourishing substances out of the food and gives it to the blood, and the blood feels energetic, and therefore we feel energetic after you take some food, right? So that absorption process, if it is weak or if little food and too much getting absorbed into the body and your weight is increasing, all those factors are involved with this small intestine. So this is one remedy to treat your small intestine in case of uh, lack of nourishment. So it is a very big tube from mouth to anus, around 30 feet long, and average human height is 5 feet. You can imagine 6 times your height is the length of your food tract. So it's a big tube. Also, the food is going in and it is being by movement of the muscles of the tract, the food pipe, it's being moved, and these muscles contribute a lot in moving the food in the different sections of the stew. So if they need to move, they need to have some space. So just have half of the meal you feel like whenever you are hungry. So don't fill your stomach with full of food, then it will not have enough space to move. And movement is very much important for the stomach to break down it, make it dissolve, and small intestine to absorb it, give it to the blood, and the large intestine to move the waste out of the body. So for all this, the muscle movement is very, very important. And for this, the quantity of food and water should be equal. So if you are hungry, fill your stomach half with food, and after an hour, take equal quantity of water so that it properly mixes and helps you in proper digestion. So if the waste is not going out of the body properly, then the large intestine is involved, the last part of the tube. For that, use the seed strip, and right hand small finger upper joint is your large intestine related segment, which removes the waste of the body. So if the motions and the stool is not proper, the bowels are not proper, use your right small finger upper joint, put the seed strip, and you can see the proper bowel movement will start happening. So this is involved. The intestines on both the points are in the region of both small finger upper joints. So these are the points for your intestines. Now, the whole tube has three broad organs: your stomach, your small intestine, and the large intestine. So, to control these three broad organs, we have three joints on our palms. So, the three basic joints on our palm are both small finger, as we just talked about, both small fingers upper joints, and right ring finger upper joint. This is for the stomach, and both small are for the intestines. So stomach and intestines are the three yang organs, we can say in the language of acupressure, the three yang organs which help in the basic digestion. The stomach is involved when you have issues like gas and acidity, then use the seed strip and apply on this stomach joint. Right ring finger, upper joint. So, this is how you can use this as a remedy for your basic digestion, these three joints. Now, coming up to chronic digestion, when we neglect our basic issues, then things turn into chronic condition. So for chronicity, that we don't feel healthy after taking food, just after taking food we feel some breathlessness, some palpitation, heaviness in the chest, or the blood chemistry is not that good, you feel weakness. So that is not a good sign. So for that, you have to check your base joints of these three fingers. That is, both small finger upper joints are for intestines, and both small finger base joints are for your lungs and heart. So the lungs and heart get involved if our digestion is not proper. We suffer from breathing and heart issues. The congestion in the heart starts, and the bowel movement is not proper, the breathing is not quite deep then. So treat if it is turned into chronic, you have such symptoms, go for seed strips on the both small finger base joints, and at the base of the stomach joint, right hand, you have the spleen joint. Spleen is an organ involved in our blood chemistry. So right ring finger base joint, you can use, check if it is painful, press it. If it is painful, you can use it to improve your blood chemistry. When you feel weakness and when you don't feel well nourished with the food, so you have to have proper quality of food, but then still if it is not getting properly digested and absorbed, spleen gets involved. So these are the three organs which get damaged due to chronic digestive issues. So this is the basic thing we discussed today about our digestion, but otherwise also, sorry for that, our liver, gallbladder, pancreas are the side organs which also help in our digestion and which play a longer role. So we have been talking on that earlier also. So this is for now today the very basic thing, and hope this will help you in your basic digestion, and this also involves our mental digestion. So if we are able to break down things and understand, it's easy. Similarly, if we break down the food and absorb, it's easy for the body. So for understanding, breaking of things; for digestion, breaking of things; for nourishment, absorption is important at the mental level also, physical level also. So to keep our mind and thoughts clear, we should first focus on our digestion. It helps vice versa. So our nervous system affects our digestion and our digestion affects our nervous system also. So hope this will help you in maintaining your health at home, and do share your comments if any queries. Thank you so much for watching.